This is when she started yelling at me saying, "You don't know what I'm doing. Shut up talking to me." I said, "You're mad because I was trying to explain that I wasn't filming you?" Then she screamed, "You're so evil!" Hi Dawnies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel and you like listening to funny, sad, ridiculous stories, please subscribe. Mom would say it's like a bad sitcom. Also, please help a poor child.
1,000 subscribers by year 2022.
So back to the story of how this cafeteria worker almost caught a federal case. So I'm going to read some emails because I was just beyond. Beyond. I had, as the English used to say, I have reached my tether. Anyway, so August 8th, 2020, I had written an email to said cafeteria's supervisor, who didn't do much of nothing. But anyway, we're gonna read what I had written to her. Let's see. Okay. So it says, "Good morning," said supervisor. "Today I wasn't able to eat. Today, mean cafeteria worker was serving breakfast, burritos, and or pancake and sausage on a stick, or whatever that, that sausage pancake combination. We're in a shelter. What else? By the way, that's a semi-hot food. Remember before I said we only had cold cereal? Now we're eating burritos and sausage on a stick." Okay, so back to today I wasn't able to eat. Today, mean cafeteria worker was serving breakfast burritos and or sausage on a stick. I asked if I could have a pancake and or a sausage. Oh wait. So it was pancake, a sausage on a stick, or something else. I don't remember. All I know, it was a different option than the burritos. The reason why I was asking not to eat the burritos, my doctor said don't eat anything but tomatoes or cheese. So, what other option did I have? And she already knew this. But did she care? Of course not. Why would she care? So, I asked if I could have the pancake and sausage on a stick because I can't eat cheese or tomatoes. Mean cafeteria worker stated that the pancake on a stick is only for the kids. Yeah, of course she said it in that growl that she said, so I didn't put enough oomph into it, but we'll get there. I stated again that I cannot eat cheese and tomatoes, which she already knows this because she says it all the time when I'm in line. I guess we'll give her kudos for that when, like during lunch or dinner or whatever, she was always kind during lunch hour. I guess because the big boss would probably come through there. But yeah, she wouldn't say it directly to me. She would whisper to the person that's helping me, "She can't have cheese or tomatoes." So I'll count that as a win. Back to this day, I didn't eat breakfast. I also notated, if this is a Christian facility, what happened to hospitality without grumbling? Okay, we're going to go on to the next email. And technology still isn't liking me. I have to get used to this computer. It has a ring light within the computer. However, it's obstructing the views of my notes. Oh, gotta love it. So hang tight. So this particular email is, like I said, I had enough. And by this time it's January 29, 2021. However, in this email, it'll reference what had transpired to this email. Because at this point, I'm at the point where I'm ready to send this to the top man. And the top man was a pastor who owned the whole facility. And since, her supervisor wasn't doing anything to resolve the problem, even in passing, anytime I would go up to the... Okay, so in the cafeteria after we ate, we had to clean off our tables, right? Well, we always had to go to where the staff is sitting to get the supplies. So anytime I would go up, sorry, I'm not looking at you, forgive me. Anytime I would go up to the table to get the supplies, she would always say something sly. And I'm not sure if this is mentioned in the emails I'm about to read, but I'll just tell you one time. So there was one time, I think this is when they started lifting some of the lockdown, like slowly lifting some of this lockdown, but we were still on lockdown, right? So I go up to the staff table to get the cleaning supplies, and she mentions to another staff. Of course, she was saying this passive aggressively, or as we say, high side. It's about time for some people to leave. I'm tired of looking at these same people. When are we going to get some new people in? I just let that slide because, why address demonic behavior is not necessary. So with that context, let me just go on with this email. So I didn't email it to the top person. I emailed it to a person who just came back on staff, and she was making things happen. She was getting everybody housing. I don't know what my social worker was doing. Till this day, I still don't know what she does. Besides, close the door if she would be like this. So say I'm hanging out in the case manager's lobby, right? And she'll get a glimpse of me. You coming to see me? No. Oh, okay. I was like, what does she do? She didn't know how to get people housing. I still to this day have no clue why they let her stay on payroll. But anyway, that's neither here or there. As I was entering the cafeteria this morning, I noticed that the chairs were out of position and the table that I normally sit at. So I started filming the area because I thought it was some kind of setup to say, I didn't clean up after myself. Plus, at that time, I'm in a walker, so I don't even sit in the chairs. But it was just kind of weird because the night before, we cleaned off it was just kind of weird because the night before we cleaned off the tables with the chairs back. They had this thing, put the chairs back where they were. Make sure your area is clean wherever you were eating. Make sure it was clean. Otherwise, you know what that would be, right? It would be a write-up. And the goal is if you get 3 write-ups, you get kicked out. So this is why I was filming, because people are asking me, why were you filming? I'm like, any kind of evidence to back up my story is that. As I was walking towards the line, I noticed me in cafeteria work pulling her phone out, pointing it in my direction. I let her know that I wasn't filming her, but I was filming the table. This is when she started yelling at me saying, "You don't know what I'm doing. Shut up talking to me." I said, "You're mad because I was trying to explain that I wasn't filming you?" Then she screamed, "You're so evil!" Talk about the reverse psychology or the reverse demonology. So a demon is going to call me evil for trying to explain something basic. This is what I'm talking about. You got thunder and clouds, and it's just, whew. I don't know if she's been delivered, but I'm just telling you what was happening. And like I said, it wasn't just me. Other people she would yell out. So it's not just me. It's not a me problem. Just letting you know that. So in the email, I said, this has become beyond. Someone needs to have a biblical devotion with her in the morning so she knows how to start her day, as well as having hospitality without grumbling. Yes, I keep driving that point because this is supposed to be a faith-based Christian facility, right? And if we have Bible studies and we have 3 different types of churches there, and they're helping so many different people, and there's one particular part of the shelter, they're helping people come out of behavior that they did on the streets. I don't want to go too into, there's all kind of different behaviors on the streets. It could be drugs, it could be, but they were just helping them spiritually. And, most Christian base, help you, or are supposed to help you find Jesus. But all we can do is lead you to water. It's up to you and God. If he, God is a sovereign God, it's up to him. But the Christian facility was supposed to aid in those skills. So that's why I keep driving the scripture, grumbling without hospitality, because if you're supposed to be serving us, why are you grumbling? Especially at 7 a.m. in the morning. Why did you pick this time to be here if you don't like, maybe you're not a morning person? I don't know. Anyhow, let me continue. So that was the end of that email.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, click the notification bell, and check to receive all notifications.